Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mandy. In today's video, we are going to talk about the character with the water radical. Now let's get your 田字格 ready and the pens ready. First of all, as usual, we need to distinguish the water radical and the water character. Okay, so first of all, let's take a look at the water character. So as a character, it should cover the whole box, right? So the water character is 水. It covered the whole box. And then water radical. Radical serve as part of the character, so it only covers parts of the box, right? As for the water radical, it goes 1, 2, 3, 3 dots. So 2 dots go downside and 1 dot go upside, and it kind of looked like 3 water drops going down, like 3 water drops. Alright, so that's the water radical, and usually it's on the left side. Like in this form, usually it's on the left side. And of course, it had a second form. The second form is basically like this one, but you should write it smaller. And usually it's on the bottom. Yeah, usually it's here. Okay. So now we know the water character and the water radical, and now I'm going to show you a picture of the evolution of the water character. So this character is evolved from a picture of a river flowing. So as the name indicates, water radical, of course it has something to do with the water, but that's a very big topic. So I sort them out in the following categories. The first category is about nature, the water in the nature. For example, 海. This is 海, which means sea or ocean. Of course, there's a lot of water in the sea, in the ocean, right? Besides 海, there's a lot more words. For example, there is 江, and there is 河, and there is 溪. Oh, I have to put them all together because all of them means river. So what? Why do we have 3 words for river? Well, their size is different. So 江 is the biggest, and 江 is bigger than 河. 河 is bigger than 溪. So let's simply put that 江 is a very big river, and 河 is medium size. 溪is the small river that you can play in. And of course, we have ocean and river, and we have lake, 湖. This is 湖, which means lake. And smaller lake, that could be a pool, 池. It could be a pool or a pond. Okay, From the biggest to the smallest, we have 海、江、河、溪、湖、池. In the water, there will be flow, right? Flow is 流. Okay. This is 流, which means flow, because water flow, right? On the water, there will be wave. Wave, that would be 波浪. Bolang, they are wave. Very good. So all of these places, they have a lot of water, but there is one exception. Let me show you. We have this is 沙漠. So 沙漠 means desert. Wait, are you kidding me? Desert, there's no water at all. Like, why do you have the water radical? There's no water in the desert. Well, the sha on the right side, this is 少, and 少 means a few. Oh, and less. Okay, there's no space. I'm talking about here. All right. And as for more, on the right side, this is more. It also serves as a sound radical, and the meaning itself, it means no, don't have. Okay, so now it all makes sense, right? So sha, there is a few water, and more is don't have water. So the place have absolutely no water, that is desert. Oh, and also the sha itself, this character, the sha itself, it means sand. Yeah, a place with no water and a lot of sand. See, that makes sense? All right, so the one last word that I would like to introduce to you under this category is when you're in the desert, probably, if you have good luck, probably you will find a spring. Spring is泉. This is 泉. 泉, it means spring or fountain. Okay, so now we're using the water radical in a different forms, right? Actually, this is a very interesting word to talk about. On the top, this is 白, which means white, and you can use it as in 白天. 白天 means daytime. Here's my made-up story. So now you're walking, this is the desert. Now you are walking on the desert, and if you are lucky enough, then you will find this is the water, this is the spring come out from the bottom. So the water radical on the bottom, it kind of makes sense, right? Because water come out from the underground. Speaking of the nature, here's the fun fact. In China, there's many provinces are named after the nature. I'll give you some example. These provinces and cities, they are First of all, very famous, Shanghai. Shang means on, Hai means sea. Like on the sea? Well, it could mean by the sea. So Shanghai, if you check the map, yeah, Shanghai is by the sea. And the next one is Henan. He, we know that this is river, so it's river. Nan means south, so river south. Yeah, Henan is at the south side of the Yellow River. And Hebei, He is river, and Bei is north. So river north, yeah, Hebei is at the north side of the Yellow River. And the next one is Hunan. Hu is lake, Nan is south. Hunan is at the south side of Dongtinghu. Dongtinghu meaning Dongting Lake. Dongting is the name of that lake. And Hubei, we have Lake North. So Hubei is at the north side of the Dongtinghu. Speaking of the river in China, the first and the second biggest river in China, there would be Changjiang, which is the Yangtze River, and Huanghe, which is the Yellow River. And along the river, there's many important cities. So if you're interested in the Yangtze River, check out this video. I'll drop the link down below in the description box. In conclusion, under the category 1, the water radical is related to the nature, right? So now let's move on to the category 2. Category 2, place near water. Where are the places that near water? That could be a beach, 沙滩, 沙滩. They're all together means beach. So actually we have the sha before in the desert. Here, right? It means the sand. And back to this, 沙滩, sha itself, it also means sand. So isn't it a lot of sand on the beach? What about the other place that near water? That could also be a bay. One which means the bay. And there's one more that would be port, 港. Gang meaning a port. There's a place named after the port, and that place is Hong Kong, 香港, 香港. Okay, so 香港 means Hong Kong. And let's take a good look at this word. 香, it means smell good. And 港, it means port. So a port that smell good. Technically, it was true. Back to 100 years ago, Hong Kong was a very important trading center for ingredient and spice. People also call it fragrant harbor. But wait a second. 香港, Hong Kong, there is no similarities. Like, why? Why the English name is Hong Kong? So, in Hong Kong, people speak Cantonese, right? So in Cantonese, the Hong Kong pronounced as Hong Kong. So this is in Cantonese. While this 香港 is in Mandarin. Okay, so 香港 is in Mandarin and 香港 was in Cantonese, and the English name Hong Kong is from the Cantonese 香港. Now let's move on to the next category. The water radical can also relate it to the action that need water. Okay, what type of action that need water? Yeah, actually there's a lot. First of all, to wash, 洗, wash. When you take a shower, then you will 洗澡. All together, it means take a shower. 洗澡, take a shower. Okay, so what other actions that need water? Yeah, that could be 游泳, swimming. 游泳. 游泳 altogether means swim. You also go to the place with water to fish. So fish is 鱼, have water radical. This one. This is 鱼, which means to fish as a verb. Like fishing. If you watch my video of the animals, then you might remember this part is also 鱼, and it means fish, the animal. The animal fish, but the animal fish with the water radical, it will become the fish as a verb, which means fishing. All right, now move on to the next category. The next one, the water radical can also relate it to human body's liquid. Okay, so the liquid come from the human body? Is that what you mean? Yeah, that's what I mean. For example, 泪, which means tears. Yeah. When you cry, you have tears. And as for this part, this is an interesting part. This is 目, and it means eyes. Here is a picture of the evolution of the mu. The mu can also serve as eyes radical. We will talk about it in the upcoming videos. And okay, so is there any other type of liquid? Yeah, that could also be Han. Han is sweat. Sweat, like when the weather is hot, you sweat. Move on to the next categories. The water radical could also relate it to the level of death. Yeah, like think about it. You can use the water as some sort of measurement. Here's the example. This is 深. 深 means deep. Okay, think about it. This is a hole. This is a hole, and there is a lot of water. You can use the water as a measurement. Of course, deep versus shallow. Shallow is 浅. Okay, so here is a hole and there is some water. You can use water to measure how deep is the water. The last category that I would like to introduce to you, which is the water radical also related to food and drinks. If you've watched my food video, please try to remember what are the words that you learned from that video. Like try to think what are the words have the water radical. And the first one, it would be 汤. Yes, 汤 is soup. Very good, because you use water to make soup, right? And the second example is 汁. 汁 means juice. Like 果汁 is fruit juice. And the third example is 酒. 酒, that would be alcohol. For example, like 啤酒 is beer and 红酒 is red wine. Alright, so that's all the words that I would like to introduce to you. Actually, there's quite a lot. And as usual, my advice is you write them on the same page of paper like a collection game. So it would help you to recognize them, to sort them out, and it will help you to understand them. And if you need that page of collection, you can always download it from my website. I'll drop the link down below in my description box. Alright, so that's all for today's video. I hope it helped you to memorize the character with the water radical. And I will see you in the next video.